Greetings and welcome once again to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel. So I was just thinking early on when I did a search on YouTube how discouraging it really makes me feel. It takes the wind out of my old sails when I see these other channels with hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers. And here's my channel, which is the best math channel on the web, with not even 3,500 subscribers. Isn't that just incredible? So I do a search and on any particular topic, and the information is a load of garbage. It's wrong. The information is totally illogical. It doesn't even make sense. And yet these people who produce these videos are making thousands of dollars. And I'm not. Why? Why do you hate me when I tell you the truth? Why? Why do you click my videos down when I give you the facts? It's amazing. I don't understand it. So let me tell you something. I was browsing along and I saw so many videos on this topic of one being a prime number. This guy here has 13K. And by the way, I've got nothing against the wrath of math. He's probably a nice young guy just trying to make some money, aren't they all? Michael, this guy here, Michael says prime numbers, whatever. Look at the number of subscribers here, 19 million, 1.5 million. They're all a bunch of morons. Numberphile, oh, the worst math channel on the web. And look at the topic. Everyone is saying, why is one not considered a prime number? Now listen, people, one is a prime number. It's very much a prime number. Let me explain to you why. So let's look at what wrath of math says. So he comes along here and he says one is not prime, and he says that n is prime if the only factors of n are 1 and n. But listen carefully. That's not what the definition of prime number is in the elements. Okay, so, and the fundamental theorem of arithmetic is not affected if one is prime. And by the way, it shouldn't even be called the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. It should be called the unique factorization theorem, okay? So here's my response to this guy. I said, no, that is all nonsense. All of it is nonsense. The unique factorization theorem, also known as the fundamental theorem, does not break down at all if it's one. For example, let's do an example. Let's pull up Paintbrush. So here we have Paintbrush. So he had 7 and he had 6. Okay. So 7 is 7 times 1. And 6 is 3 times 2 times 1. See, both of these representations here are unique. They're unique. Okay? Doesn't break anything having one as part of the unique factorization theorem, because that's what it was called. But you have idiots and morons like Terrence Tao and Gilbert Strang and all those corrupt, ignorant, irredeemably stupid mainstream mathematics academics. I'm telling you the truth. They're the guys who don't know anything about mathematics, and they're the ones who have taken the field into another world, which basically is really like Alice of Wonderland. They become Cantor cranks. They have followed the father of all mathematical cranks. Okay, so that's all that the fundamental theorem says. Let me just keep that for the time being. So the definition, as you wrote it down, is not the correct statement, because for n to be prime means only n and one measure n. And by the way, no, measure is not my definition. It's used in the elements over 140 times. Okay. To measure something means to count it. Okay. So it says nothing about n and 1 having to be different. That's a complication added by the fools who don't know mathematics. What does the Greek say? The Greek says, Πρῶτος ἀριθμός ἐστιν ο μονάδι μόνοι μετρούμενος. Okay, literally that says, first number is unit only measured. That's how the ancient Greeks spoke. Okay. Now let me rearrange those words so that you understand them. It says, a prime number is measured only by the unit. What does measurement mean? Okay, so let's go back to this little diagram here. So if you have something that is being measured, it means the same as division. It's being divided because division is measurement. Let's make this bigger. So if you say that 7 is measured by 1, what does that mean? It means 1, you need 1 plus another 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 1 plus 1 more in order to measure 7. That's what it means, okay? And when you say, for example, something like 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3, you know what that means? It means you're using this as a unit to count 12. Here we used 1 to count 7. Here we use 4 to count 12, okay? So that means you'd have 12 things, and you'd count every one of these as a unit. That's what it means. Okay, so now you know what measure means, all right? So I am the greatest mathematician today, and I do know better. Please, please stop spreading this nonsense. Your children and their children will end up paying dearly for your stupidity in this and so many other things. I don't have children, but I do care about your children. And I do care about the state of the world, even though I'm not going to be around much longer. You have no clue what it means to be a number. You don't even have a definition. Please stop saying dumb things like mathematicians decided that 1 is not prime. Mathematicians don't get to decide anything. I do not know of any real mathematicians in mainstream math academia. I am a real mathematician, and I am not like them, and I am not like you. Now that I've told you the truth, and I've opened your eyes, and I've been brutally frank, click on the subscribe button, click like, tell your friends about this, and follow me on academia.edu. I'm John Gabriel. This is a new calculus channel. And before I sign off, I am busy on a book that will train math professors and educators on how to teach the basics of mathematics. And it's getting along nicely, but when I see how few subscribers I have and how little I'm appreciated, it takes the wind out of my old sails. That's right. Sometimes I just feel like throwing the towel in. I might just do that still. After all, what am I bothering? I mean, I'm just not feeling great about the current state of affairs. It's unfair to me. Here I am telling you the truth about everything. I don't care about what humanity thinks or what people think. And yet you think of me as mentally ill, as a crank, etc., etc. No, people. What you're doing is shameful. Till next time, goodbye.